Good morning, everyone. Hope all are doing well. Dear students, today we are going to start a revision session for Law Spring of class 12th English Core. I hope all of you will enjoy this gist of the chapter and will be able to rectify all your doubts. So let's begin with the chapter. This chapter is written by the famous author Annie Jung. She is an Indian woman author, journalist, and columnist. She belongs to an aristocratic family of poets. Her most noted works are Unveiling India, and she was known for her travels, long travels, and minute observation. In this particular chapter too, she explains every small detail, every trivial detail of the characters and about the difficulties they face in their lives. So let's begin with the chapter. So students, as we know that this chapter has been divided into two parts. The first part is all about the little fellow Sahib, who is a rag picker. So the first key point comes here is a rag picker word, which is very important. Sahib, he left his home, he belongs to Dhaka, and the condition of the migrants who just migrate from one place to another in the search of food and other things is also a very important key point in this chapter. So food, shelter, and education, these three important areas that are really basic needs of the children in India. And there were many storms, so a lot of natural calamities were the reason behind the migration. Okay, so the migration is one hidden theme, and that is how they left everything, they leave everything, and they just migrate from one place to another in search of their identity, in search of the food and better life. So here the main character Sahib in the first part also came from Dhaka. He is searching something in the heap of garbage. So the word scrounging here means searching for in the middle of the garbage. And then he had a dialogue with the author. The author says, do you go to school? Something like that she asked. And there is no school in my neighborhood, he answers back. When they build one, I will go. So he knows that there is no school, and here is the real picture of Indian society where the children are lacking the education. And if I start a school, will you come? I ask half jokingly. So she had a conversation, the author had a conversation with the character Sahib here. And Sahib is all muttering in a slow voice. Sahib replies to the writer that he has nothing else to do other than rag picking. The writer suggests that he should go to school. So the importance of school, the importance of education is being delivered here. It's a main key point here. So you just read the chapter thoroughly and get the real meanings out of it, the key words which are being discussed here. The writer asked him jokingly. So ironical statements are also there. So you can make fun of them, you can make fun of the conditions, but we cannot actually neglect the real truth, the bitter truth of the society, that how these poor children are actually lacking a lot of basic needs, and that's how we can say that the childhood is lost. Okay, so the title of the chapter is very apt and accurate here, that it is a lost spring, it is a lost childhood what we are talking about here. And Sahib says that he would join the writer's school, and after a few days he runs up to her to ask whether the school is ready or not. So see the curiosity of the child, but the child is unable to go to school. That's the irony of the society. I'm sorry. Then come up to the other part of the first chapter itself. One word is there, Sahib-e Alam. That's a very important word. It means the Lord of the Universe. So his full name is Sahib-e-Alam, which is very much ironical. It's a metaphor for Lord of Universe, but in the real life, the Sahib is no more a master of his own. So that's the important thing. He was running here and there like in a barefoot and playing. So he doesn't know the importance of importance of free childhood. He was happy with his own life. He got satisfied and settled with his limitations, and barefootedly they were all playing. And lot of difficult words I have discussed with you here, like we have Gilbly means speaking or spoken in a confident way but without careful thought or honesty. So Udupi is a place, okay, that's a place which is mentioned in the chapter again. That Udupi is a place where the author talks about a kind of temple, and uh, tarpaulin means heavy, dirty, waterproof cloth, and lot of other words like acquaintance, contact, periphery, outer area, wilderness, wasteland. So all these important words should be used in your answers somehow. Okay, so I have given the list of these words for you with the meaning. Please go through it very minutely, because these are very important words as far as the examination point of view. I'm scrolling it, and you can go later on. Actually, we have already done and discussed the chapter. So again, I have given you the list of the words. So frail means weak, platters means large plates, vessels means which containers for cooking food. Okay, so now this important reference again. It is his karma, his destiny, Mukesh grandmother. So who is the speaker? You should know about it. And then there are certain important questions to be discussed. So I'm going to discuss my question answers in my next session.